Hello, it's the last week of spring here at Homegrown Veg in the United Kingdom. Our first summer month begins next week, and I'm conscious that I haven't actually showed you anything in my raised beds yet. So let's put that right today. Let's go and see what's growing in my 3 raised beds at the end of spring. Come on. This is my bottom raised bed. Here are 5 rows of red skin onions grown from sets, the variety Red Barn. That's Red Barn. Here we have 3 rows of onions, also grown from sets. That variety is Turbo. 3 more rows of onions. Those onions were grown from seed by me, and those onions are Ailsa Craig. And right on the end, again grown from seed, but not by me, given to me, 2 rows of Gourmet shallots. To help me space the onions, I've got a spacing board. 6 inches, 5 inches, laid at the bed. So we get rows 6 inches apart, 5 inch between onions. Let's take a look at the middle raised bed. This is my middle raised bed. Over here, 2 rows of parsnips, the variety White Gem. Over here, next to the parsnips, 2 rows of late sown carrots. To be honest, I've got them far too close together. I've been a bit heavy-handed with those. We are where we are. This is a Nantes variety, and that's Autumn Keen. Under this netting, sown even later than these carrots, is a row of peas. To be honest, I have no confidence that they'll grow. It was a real old packet, and it may be the next time you look at this raised bed, something else will be growing where this netting is. Some plants that I had left over, I've managed to tuck them in. We've got a couple of cabbages, we've got a couple of kale plants, and that's a bunch of celery, self-blanching. It really needs split off, that celery. I need to do that. What have we got here now? These are a row of spring onions. Yeah. These are a row of spring onions, and as you can see, I've planted them in bunches. I haven't planted them separately. They're not sown as individuals. So these are bunches of spring onions in that particular row. And here we have 1, 2, 3, 4 rows of leeks. These were grown from seed, these were grown from seed, 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 seed. Everything in here grown from seed. Right, let's take a look at the top raised bed. This is my top bed. Here we have 2 rows of lettuce. Red lettuce, green lettuce. 2 rows of lettuce. Next to the lettuce, we have a row of celery. That's a variety called self-blanching celery. Here, 2 short rows of garlic. This is some garlic a friend of mine purchased and then said it was the wrong type. I'm not too sure what type he was after, but it wasn't what he wanted, and he gave me that garlic. That was in the autumn winter of last year, and I planted these and they've grown through. I can't just remember what variety they are. I don't know whether they're soft neck or hard neck, but presumably we'll find that out as the year goes on and we harvest this garlic. Under this netting, 4 cabbages, short row, just 4 cabbages. I'm not too sure how effective this would be if any butterflies turned up. I've just thrown it on. But so far they haven't been bothered by anything. And they're just starting to heart up now, so it might only be a few weeks before we're actually taking these cabbages. Here we have 2 short rows of swede. That's a swede called Best of All. And it's looking quite strong, it's looking good. Certainly some lovely leaves on it, but we don't eat the leaves, do we? So if you want to know how those Swedes turn out and everything else in this garden, how it turns out, you will need to come back to me in a few months' time. And right on the end, to round this up, 2 rows of beetroot. I should know what they are. I do know what they are. I just can't recall. I just can't recall. Okay, so I've enjoyed making this video. Hope you've enjoyed this first visit to my raised beds. Time for a cup of tea. This is Homegrown Veg, signing out.